When it comes to hell being in the middle of the earth, when you had your encounter of hell, did you see yourself descend?
I was falling down this long tunnel, so I knew I was descending. When I left, I was ascending up out of the earth. But I understood I was down deep in the earth. Ezekiel 26:20, when I shall bring thee down with them that descend into the lower parts of the earth, in places desolate of old, with them that go down into the pit. Isaiah 14:9 and 10, hell from beneath will meet thee at thy coming. And many other verses that all point out it's beneath, lower, and then Luke 16 mentioned the rich man. He descended into hell, and it was divided by a great gulf fixed. And a gulf, it says, it is a gorge in the earth. If you look it up in the Strongs, and hell was separated. The Abraham's bosom, the good side where Abraham and Lazarus were, and the torment side where the rich man was separated by a gorge in the earth.
Wow.
So that's a geographical description of where hell would be, down deep in the earth. Revelation 9:2 mentions when the bottomless pit is open, a great smoke arose out of the pit. Well, it came up out of the earth. So again, it's very clear it's down deep in the earth. But I understood that's where I was.
When the people started resurrecting with Jesus, when Jesus died and resurrected,
Yeah.
I think about where did they come from? What happened when Jesus was gone for 3 days? And I'm also kind of thinking volcanoes coming from the middle of the earth, and the sulfur and everything. Because when you're talking about you can't smell, or it's just the stench, and if you smell sulfur you can die. I think about volcanoes. I think about why did God create it? Does it have anything to do with hell? Is it a measure of the heat?
I believe it is. God's given us a glimpse of hell. When volcano erupts and you see the lava coming out, that's what's in hell. And also in 1 Samuel 28, 14 and 15, King Saul went to the witch of Endor because he wanted to talk to Samuel the prophet. And he asked the witch to bring up Samuel. Well, it says that a spirit was ascending up out of the earth.
Wow.
Well, we know Samuel was down deep in the paradise side, right? It was separated by gulf fixed. He was in the paradise. Well, it says he was ascending up out of the earth. So that makes it clear again that it's down deep in the earth. People think that there's nobody in hell. Well, when Revelation 20:12 through 15 says that death and hell deliver up the dead that are in them, and they're judged. Well, that just proved there's people in the current hell, and it uses the word Hades. That's the current hell. So there's people in hell. You're not annihilated, and there is no such thing as universalism. You believe in Jesus Christ. He's the only way to be saved. There is no multiple way or whatever you think. It's repenting and receiving Jesus as your Lord and Savior, as Jesus said in John 14:7.